Hi there, and welcome back to the Spacey Gracey Review. Let's Conversation, Part 2. Let's Conversation about Rudy Giuliani. Didn't he just crack you up on Larry King Live last night announcing his intentions to run for the Republican nomination for President of the United States? I love that Rudy. He looked fit, he looked great, and he was totally delusional in talking about his chances for the primary, to win the primary in South Carolina. That just cracked me up. I am from South Carolina. People in my family have been from South Carolina since white people stepped foot on this planet, or on this country rather. And Rudy was talking about the South Carolinians. He'd been to South Carolina and they were actually open-minded. Let me tell you, Rudy, honey, South Carolinians are known for a lot of things. Open-mindedness, however, is not one of them. We're known for our palmetto trees, our starting of civil wars, our barbecue, our clan, the beaches, the mountains, retirees, all sorts of lovely things. However, open-mindedness is not exactly one of the things South Carolinians are known for. So I think you're going to have a little bit of trouble once you head on down there to South Carolina for the primary. I think they're going to perceive you, despite your wonderful leadership qualities, and no matter how you punked George Bush during 9/11 with your consummate leadership skills, which were certainly, we all did look to New York City and look to Giuliani at that time. However, I think you're going to get played as the secular humanist Catholic that you are. And I'm just loving this. I've got to go down there for the primary because it's going to be too much fun. They're going to be in the biggest conundrum they've had since trying to decide to succeed or not. So they're going to have Rudy, the secular humanist, and his vagina monologues, a loving ex-wife, and or they're going to have the Mormon to choose from, or they're going to have good old McCain and his black baby. Remember what happened last time in South Carolina by the Bush campaign, and they did that push polling and the whisper campaign that McCain actually had a black baby, which is not true. However, that never let the truth get in the way of a good story for a South Carolinian. And believe me, Rudy, honey, the ghost of Lee Atwater still rises up from those swamps down there. So you're going to need all the open-mindedness you can bring with you, because believe me, there's not a whole lot to go around there. Listen, South Carolinians, they consider a Yankee from the Northeast like Rudy Giuliani as much as a foreigner as you can possibly imagine. I had a cousin, and Lordy, one of my relatives actually married somebody from Virginia one time, or excuse me, West Virginia. And you know, people were tittering at that wedding about how he was practically marrying a foreigner. We just don't really go outside the state. So it should be interesting to see how Rudy does do in the primary next year in South Carolina. So look forward to that. Also, just had to comment a little bit on how fit Rudy looked. He looked great last night. He looked trim and fit, and you know, so does Obama. He looks just magnificent, of course. We've all seen pictures of him with hardly any clothes on. And, of course, John Edwards looks fit and trim. Hillary, however, I'm a little bit worried. Have you ever seen a picture of Hillary exercising? We did see her one time on the beach in that bathing suit, you know, hanging all over Bill one time. That was a complete staged event, I'm sure, on some island beach. However, have you ever seen a picture of Hillary actually exercising? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We've seen her sitting on the couch. We've certainly seen her in the Senate, on the Senate floor. We've seen her taking the stage at numerous events. But going out to exercise and being seen as a fit, viable candidate certainly is important these days, particularly with so many obese people. The leader is naturally going to be seen as someone who is fit and trim and athletic. I'm sure we're going to see Rudy out jogging. We'll see John Edwards doing something on a bike probably. And we'll see Obama, you know, body surfing or whatever, again, swimming laps. But Hillary, come to think of it, we've never seen Hillary exercise. I think that might hurt her chances for the Democrat nomination in 2008. So anyway, it's good to talk to you. I'll let you all get back to work. And please keep in touch with the Spacey Gracey Review.